I want to tell you a love story. Most love stories begin with an uneventful spark, spontaneous friction of attention, the combustion of a Facebook label, a fiery blaze of power, and then a burnout into cold embers. That's how most love stories work. You meet them on Tinder or at a frat basement or in the middle of your 6th grade classroom. Time is allocated, growth is had, laughs are shared, tears are shed. Communication falls apart faster than you fell in love. Expectations are not met, your identity falls into debt, and the words of I love you are ripped out like a broken cassette. This is the kind of love that is never put on the big screen or is shared in front of a large crowd. It's almost like an inside joke between those who consider themselves broken. Nobody knows why it started or why it hasn't stopped, but the further you get from love, the funnier it becomes. Because love stories are not just between two people. The greatest love story is the love you find within yourself.
The only reason why I want to tell this story is not because I'm an expert on love. It's because I'm an expert on self-love. Self-loving me. Self-love is the number one most important, undeniable goal of every single human being. If you do not have a burning passion for your own life, your own identity, your own perspective, then you will never ever be able to offer someone else everything they deserve. If you're just getting by the idea of, well, I'm only 20 or I'm just a college student or, I don't have a real career, then you're not asking the right questions. Self-love is not about what you do, it's about who you are. Are you adventurous? Maybe you should go skydiving. Are you kind? Maybe you should speak softly. Are you smart? And you should learn something completely out of your curriculum. Because when you try and figure out who you are because of someone else, you are going to become the worst version of yourself. And you're going to break them down in the process. Before you build a house with someone else, you need to put down your own foundation or you're going to destroy theirs. And the worst part, the absolute heartstring pulling, dozer crushing part is they let you because they loved you. They loved you more than you loved you. They loved you more than you loved you. They loved you more than you loved you. And that's how hurt people hurt people. It's a continuous cycle of burning and devastation, of people not being enough for anyone else, because that is not a void you can fill at the end of a bottle, or at the bottom of your Tinder messages, or with your toes in the sand at a tropical beach. Finding love is easy. Fighting for love is hard. This is why it's so easy for people to break up. It's so easy to be hurt, because we all think they're worth it. But if they don't believe they're worth it, then you need to believe them. So self-love is just that. It's about trusting yourself again. It's about wanting more for your life again. It's about finding yourself and loving every piece of it. You have to treat your own life like you're dating it. Take yourself out on a date. Go on an adventure. Post cute pictures of your cute self. Be selfish. Sleep in. Don't be on your phone because everyone else can wait. You begin being intentional with your time, not just giving it out like chump change. You'll find out the people that you actually like are the people that you actually love. You'll only go where your own heart is set on fire and be able to offer that genuineness to everyone else too. They'll feel it. They'll feel your heart begin to change and embrace all that you have been, all that you are, and all that you have yet to become. The vulnerability in your heart will grow and it will be hard. It will be so freaking hard. But it's not about what someone else can temporarily fix. It's about being permanently done with that problem and dealing with it head on. Not jumping into another relationship because that could fix it, or maybe a plane ticket will, or another drink could too. Maybe if you gave yourself 100 days, you'll find you can fix it because you are not broken. Every piece of glass that you have carried from one family drama episode to one bad breakup to one bad test doesn't have to cut you up, but it brings you together into a shining, glorious stained glass window at the peak of beauty and perfection. And I'm not saying you're not going to mess up. I have way too many times, but I am saying that you find yourself in this cycling pit of self-destruction, and that if you give yourself 100 days, the smoke will clear. You'll breathe. You'll find your perspective and your purpose in a place that no significant other will ever offer you. Day by day, you'll find your spark within yourself, only for yourself. The person you're with should make you better. They should add fuel to your fire, but they cannot be your spark. Sparks die. Within 100 days, I've learned to love openly, cry with no reservation, not let my anger bottle me up, and never let myself hold my own happiness back. It wasn't easy.
But this girl loves what comes from the ashes.